Nigerians must rise. Stop President Buhari from handing over power to terrorists. AAC. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The AAC said a human life was no longer worth anything tangible under Buhari's administration. Hence, the need for citizens to reject any person or group thrown forward by the president as his successor in 2023. The African Action Congress AAC has called on Nigerians to resist any attempt by President Muhammadu Buhari to hand over the leadership of the country to terrorists when his tenure ends in May 2023. In a statement on Tuesday by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Femi Adeyeye, the AAC said the human life was no longer worth anything tangible under Buhari's administration. Hence, the need for citizens to reject any person or group thrown forward by the president as his successor in 2023. The statement reads, "Our country is yet again thrown into a mourning mood as terrorist attacks keeps hitting all corners of our space and people are mindlessly and in the most gruesome manner slaughtered. It would not be out of place to ask the Muhammad Buhari to regime what is the worth of human life today in Nigeria." Yesterday night, the so-called bandits furthered their attacks on Kaduna International Airport by bombing a train ferrying about 1,000 passengers to Abuja. As right, the number of casualties is yet to be ascertained as figures and profiles keep rolling in. It is actually a sad time for all of us. A point of concern for us at the African Action Congress is that if Kaduna State, a state that houses major military formations in the country, the training academy, defense houses, intelligence, etc., could be easily breached without any ounce of information leaking to a security apparatus, where else in this country is safe? It is clear that these repeated attacks of this magnitude are products of some high-level intelligence compromise. The bombings and renewed confidence of these terrorists keep justifying our long-term suspicion that President Buhari is only interested in looting and destroying all that is left in the country in order to hand over to his terrorist allies. Buhari has failed severely to expose to the world many of his political and personal allies that have been linked to the various violent activities of terrorists. These terrorist sponsors and chieftains are members of the Buhari cabal, and despite all their expositions by globally recognized security agents, the president has failed to arrest or prosecute any of them. In fact, President Buhari keeps one of these known terrorist allies like Isa Pantami and his government as communications minister. Patriots like the late Obadiah, Komado Kunle Olawuni, and the researcher David Hunde have all come up with evidence. This is separate from the daily exposures from Sahara reporters and some other media outfits. All this evidence, being consciously ignored, points to nothing but the fact that the president definitely has ulterior motives. Recall that Buhari lives in London hospitals while the rest of his family have relocated to Dubai. The president had also ignored all the hues and cries of Northerners, even in his home state Katsina, a hotbed and capital of terrorism today. Recall also the same Buhari had decided to kill all elements of social security left while putting citizens in mass hardship and advanced suffering. For us at the African Action Congress, we call on Nigerians to stop lamenting, organize, and take action. This is the only way we can take our destinies into our hands. The army, police, and other security agencies have been long decimated and weakened through poor remuneration and bad welfare. And they are also forcefully attacking all voices of dissent, including arresting and detaining police officers over long overdue police strike. AAC believes that cries cannot resolve the issues at hand. We call on Nigerians to rise and conduct another mass action that will be a multiple of the NSAS protest. When we rise, no one can stop us. Nigerians must never mind the scare tactics and intimidation of the secret police and government rogues. We have a date for the future that we must never allow to be buried in this rotten present. Finally, we send our condolences to the affected families. May the soul of the departed rest in peace. Our consolation will come when we all rise, irrespective of our ethnic or religious affiliation, to march for a new Nigeria, where all those fatalities and sorrows will be a thing of the past. There is no other time for such revolution but now, and now. Even if he hands over to the angel with this system of government and with this constitution, the angel will still fail woefully. We cannot be making the same mistake and be expecting different results. Exactly what I'm saying. That is why I've been all about we need to dialogue. We need to come together. We need to tell ourselves the truth. Coming together to dialogue our problems. Coming together to prefer to brainstorm on possible solutions before even the election will go a long way. That means we're not just going to be voting to replace. We'll be voting to find a nation builder. We'll be voting to make sure the one who takes over is a nation builder. We'll be voting in such a way where if you have a godfather anywhere, you're not even going to be among. A lot of things need to be changed. A whole lot. Even if he hands over power to you somewhere with this kind of mindset, you cannot succeed. Let me even clear you. Even if someone who has the best interest for Nigeria comes into Nigeria today with a constitution on ground, I'm telling you, the person will still fail. The system is designed not to help us at all. The South and Middle Belt should wake up and unite to vote for a Southern candidate in 2023